Hey, y'all. Welcome to the channel. For those of you that are new, welcome to Birthing Bosses with Felicia. I am Boss Lady for you guys. Happy Friday. Fabulous Friday, guys. Friday got here really quick this week. So I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm having a great day thus far. It is about 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here in the state of North Carolina, guys. Please go ahead and take a moment real quick before we get into this video to give this video a thumbs up, guys. I'm trying to get my channel back into the flow of the algorithm, and you doing a thumbs up would greatly increase the momentum of this channel. So I really appreciate it. And for those of you that always give the video a thumbs up, kudos, and many blessings to you. So guys, listen, wanted to get into this video, talk with you guys real quick while I am headed out to do my morning workout. I've already lift weights this morning, and now I'm going to do my cardio. So no, I don't think I'm gonna go to the gym today. I did lifted weights in my backyard. Blessings and rest to my husband. So I used his equipment in the back, which I have some equipment in the back as well that he had purchased for me, but I used his weights this morning. So just trying to get a full workout in. So I don't think I'm gonna hit the gym today. I'm just gonna let that suffice for today. So anyway, wanted to talk with you guys about the secrets to success. All right, so two things I want to talk with you guys about is and the success I'm mentioning is just success in life, period. It doesn't necessarily have to be in gift basket business or just business in general. When I speak of success, I'm speaking of success all the way across the board. Okay, so give me a moment. I'm here at the walking park. Let me put my AirPods in and we will continue talking. All right, guys, so let's go. So we are out here. We just getting started. Y'all, my eyes are puffy and my hair is a little rough around the edges, literally. It's okay. I'm gonna get that straight, hopefully today or tomorrow. But anyway, and I'm not gonna be out here long because as y'all can see, this sun is already beaming. I should have put my shades on. When I walk back around, get back around to my truck, I will get my shades and put them on so the sun don't beam me too hard. But anyway, yes, I wanted to talk with you about success in life in general, not just necessarily in your business, not just in your marriage, but all the way across the board, how to have success in every area of your life. All right, so the first thing I want to talk with you about is having a self-disciplined life. If your life is not self-disciplined, I'm sorry, well, that too. Maybe I should talk about that because I wasn't intending to say that. It just came out. Yeah, let's talk about that. All right. So self-discipline, you've got to be able to discipline yourself. You know, people talk about disciplining. That didn't come out right, but you know what I'm saying. Disciplining their children. But the truth of the matter is we know how to discipline others. We know how to correct others, but we have a time with self-discipline ourselves. Self-discipline in our health, self-discipline in just different things in life, in our relationships. Sometimes we don't know how to discipline our behavior and certain things as such. You about to get my video flag. So we've got to learn how to discipline ourselves in whatever area it is. If we're overeating, if we're over talking, whatever it may be that we are doing excessively, we've got to learn how to discipline ourselves. Maybe we are on social media too much, not in our word enough, not tending to our businesses enough, whatever the case may be. We've got to learn how to self-discipline, okay? So the other thing is, which is what I was trying to say originally, but self-discipline came out, so I guess that needed to be mention, the other thing I want to talk about is a full balanced life. A full balanced life. Sometimes, and I have had struggles in life with this at some point. I have gotten so much better with that, and I thank God for that, because there was a time that I would be high in one area and low in another area. You know what I'm saying? Like, we might be real strong in our prayer life, in our prayer journey. But then we'll be really low in reading the word, or vice versa. Or we would be really high in eating the right foods, but really low in exercise. And it's like it was always one thing up and one thing down, and I never could balance everything out together. You know what I'm saying? Or like, let's just say I was working on my business, right? I would be really attentive to my business, but then I might fall off in housework. Like I just couldn't keep everything going at one time, so that everything would be balanced and everything would be in order and everything would be working at the same time. So thank God I've learned how. Of course, I still have some struggles from time to time, but it's not overbearing and it's not overtaking my life to the point where things are all out of order or chaotic. So we've got to learn how to balance our life. Got to learn how to spend time with family. We got to learn how to work in our business. We got to learn how to exercise like I'm doing now. We've got to learn how to do everything that needs to be done so that there is nothing lacking attention. And when you do this, it causes for there to be success in every area. So there's success in your marriage. You're taking out time to communicate. You're taking out time to go on date nights. You're taking out time just to spend, just simple stuff. That's one thing my husband was very big on when he was here, was doing simple stuff. My husband was not a complicated man, but he was a very romantic man. And, he didn't care about a whole lot of trips and a whole lot of that. Now, we went on trips, but that he didn't have to do that. He was content with getting in the backyard, just me and him, candlelight, fire pit lit, stuff like that. That is what makes things, amazing for some people. It don't take all of that. If you don't have the money to do that, or you're just not that type of person, then you won't have an issue doing, those kind of things. You just got to take the time to do them and make it happen. So in that area in life, make sure that you are doing that. Also, whatever else it is that needs attention in your life, whether it be your weight or whatever it may be, make sure that you are taking out the time to cater to those needs of those situations. And of course, you're going to have to budget your time more wisely. You're going to have to spend less time doing one thing and more time doing another. You just got to figure out where you are in life and what you need to do. So that's one of the key components that has made my life successful. Success doesn't mean necessarily all the time that you got millions and trillions of dollars in the bank, although I'm, expecting that real soon. I do, in spite popular believe that finances is a great part of success in your life, because if you don't have finances that you need to accomplish whatever it is that you need to accomplish in life, you're going to be stressed, you're going to be worrying, you're going to be arguing, bickering all the time, whether it be with your family, whether it be with your husband, your wife, whomever it may be. So yeah, definitely I feel that finances is a great part of success. But you will be much more rooted and grounded in your life when you learn how to balance everything in your life and budget your time more wisely. the other thing I want to talk with you all about, and I'm going to go ahead and end this real soon because I don't want it to get too long, is consistency. Consistency wins in all things. My face is shining and sweaty. Consistency wins in all things, okay? Let me give you an example. For those of you new following me, I've lost almost 100 pounds naturally over the last 7 years. And I know some people may be saying, 7 years? Like, you can lose 100 pounds in several months. And true indeed, you can. And to be honest, the almost 100 pounds I lost like the first year of these past 7 years. December would be 7 years. So I did lose the weight the first year. But the thing of it is, I have been consistent. How many people you know, maybe including yourself, because I've done it many, many times over, which is why I'm a firm believer that you learn from experiences. I don't want to just say you learn from mistakes, but you learn from experiences. So you will lose the weight, gain it back. Lose the weight, gain back 50 pounds more than what you lost. So the mere fact that for the last 7 years, I've been consistent, may haven't lost many pounds since the first year, but the thing is, I've been consistent in my journey. I've been consistent with keeping the weight off. I've been consistent with my working out. Maybe not as much as I was to start with, but the mere fact that I have not stopped on the journey has continued for the last 7 years. So that's what makes my weight loss successful. So the other thing is in business, right? So I've talked to y'all about the fact I've been in business my whole entire life, okay? And when I say that, I literally mean it. Like, ever since I was able to work, I've been an entrepreneur. So I've been very, very consistent. It was never a time during these last however many years it's been. I guess I started maybe when I was young, like selling stuff, like selling candy. I started doing hair before I was ever licensed. I'm a licensed cosmetologist, and I don't do hair anymore. You can tell by my own. But I'm a licensed cosmetologist, and I started doing hair way before I became licensed. But I'm going to say legitimately been an entrepreneur since I was about 18 years old. 19. I'll say 19. So from 19 up until now, I'm 40. How old am I, y'all? Let's say it. I don't know, 47, I reckon. I don't know how old I am. 47. I was born in 76. 24. No, I'm getting ready to be 47. Let's say it. You got to count it up. And no, it's not because I've been lying. You know, people be like, you've been lying so long, you forgot how old you really are. No, I just be getting it mixed up. I'm 46 because my husband was 48. I'm 46. I'm about to be 47. So you do the math. From then, 19 to now, I've been consistent with my business, even when I didn't have 2 nickels to rub together, even when I wasn't making a profit, even when I didn't have customers. I continued on the grind. I continued doing what I was doing so that I could get to the place I'm at now. So now I am flourishing. I'm successful in my business. I'm well known in my city, outside of my city. Actually, I'm known around the world. Y'all are watching me. So very, very successful because I kept going. I didn't stop. Even when, the odds were against me, I kept going. So self-discipline, a well-rounded, full balanced life where you're not just, and I'm probably going to need to do a part 2 to this, but where you're not just business every day. Now, someday, well, you need to every day consider your health, your exercising, your eating. You gotta be concentrating on your marriage. You gotta be concentrating on your family. You gotta be concentrating on self-care, which is health. Part of it is health. But you've got on your children, whomever and whatever. You've got to be, because it looks different for everybody. Everybody's like, some people not married. Some people don't have kids. So you got to do whatever looks right for your, situation. So just making sure that everything has, you're paying attention and you're giving attention to every area that you have in your life. So there you have the self-discipline, the full balanced life, and consistency. Those three things are some of the key components to have your life successful all the way across the board. Last thing I'm gonna say, for those of you new following me, I say that a lot, but for those of you new, because I say different things a lot of times and I don't want it to seem like I'm repeating myself. But keep in mind, new boss buddies are on the channel every day. All right, so there was a point, and I'm talking about just a few years ago, where me and my husband didn't have extra money to do absolutely anything. Like, his income would only take care of the bills. We didn't have money to go on vacation. We didn't have money, here and there we would have money to go out to eat, but it was very few and far between, because we only had money for necessities. Because my business, the overhead in my business, because I've always had a brick and mortar business, although I have sold gift baskets. I sell gift baskets on the street all the time. But I've always had a brick and mortar business. Even when it was real raggedy, I had a brick and mortar business. So just a few years ago, we weren't able to do those things. But now I have a church that we paid cash for, that we have the deed for. Just so many different miracles and blessings because of our consistency. And although I didn't know that my husband was getting ready to leave here, I felt like he knew, and I definitely know that God knew. There's nothing that catches God by surprise. Everything is in his plans, even when we don't understand them. But I believe that God aligned everything the way that he did, so that when my husband left, my life would not be a struggle, but my life would be an ease. So my motivation and encouragement to you guys is to keep going, being consistent, even when things don't look like they lining up to what they should line up to. Keep going, keep pushing, keep striving, trying to lose weight. It don't seem like it's working. Just keep being consistent. The thing about it is, sometimes we'll pretend we're being consistent and be like, well, I've been trying, but I haven't been able to lose weight. No, either you have or you haven't. And the thing is, you have to be honest with yourself. You know what I'm saying? We'll be like, my business, I ain't doing nothing. I didn't sell but 5 baskets, but were you consistent? Were you consistent out there trying to sell them? Were you consistent posting them? Were you consistent with everything that you are complaining about or saying that it's not working? So if you are being consistent and it doesn't appear that it's working, just stay in there, guys. I promise you, things are going to switch and things are going to turn. Just stay in the race. Keep it going. Keep it pushing, guys. I'm going to end this video because it is really long. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell, guys, so that each and every time I upload a video, bam, you will be the first to be notified. Get your money, honey, and fill your bag to the next video. Bye, y'all.